I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. It's going to be a beautiful day today. Got a lot of fun things in store for today. You guys are going to have a good day. We're going to throw you some crazy content. This is a jar of licorice. It just looks like licorice. It's the craziest thing I've ever tasted in my life. I've already tasted it. I don't think there's any way I can eat a full one. How about that? It's just the most shocking thing. It's almost as shocking as surströmming is. So we're going to attempt to eat one of these today. I know it doesn't sound like much. Wait until you see it. I promise you, you're going to laugh your skulls off. All right, so I got some peppers today from Clayton, Hollingsworth. The dude is just a beast of a pepper grower. I'm going to eat 3 today. One is one of my favorite peppers of all time. It's an Aji Fantasy. Just incredible flavored pepper. And then I'm going to have a Nazgul pumpkin pie just because I love the name of it. Nazgul is a good name. But pumpkin pie, we're getting close to Thanksgiving. And then a chocolate Bhutlah. All right, so I'm going to eat these, and then we're going to do I got a really cool top 10 list to give you. Then we're going to get on with our day. I'm going to eat the Bishop's Crown. Kind of looks like it. I'm going to eat the Aji Fantasy first. The thing about the Aji Fantasy is it's just one of the tastiest peppers. It's got an incredible crunch to it. It's sweet and delicious and fruity. There's the interior. As far as the heat, it's very mild. For me, very mild. I don't know exactly what the SHUs are, but it's one of the tastiest peppers in the world. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Listen to the crunch on this one. That's one of those peppers that you just lose yourself in. It's so fruity and so sweet and so delicious. It's got a very mild burn. I wonder what the burn is. Hey Siri, Aji Fantasy Scoville heat units. Can you believe that? She couldn't find anything. Whatever. Give me a second. Okay, Aji Fantasy, not Ani, Aji Fantasy Scoville heat units, 5,000 to 30. So it's about the same as a Serrano, but the flavor is just so beautiful. Okay, so the next one is going to be the Nazgul pumpkin pie. And this is a beautiful, you can see why they get the name. It has a pumpkin look to it. It's just a gorgeous pepper. Well, this is a new one for me, so I'm kind of excited about this. It looks like it may be going south on the inside. I can't quite tell. I'm going to eat it anyway. How about that? Saving a beauty. It's late in the season. I'm not throwing peppers out. Nazgul pumpkin pie. Very floral. That's one of the peppers that's parked dead in the middle. Like fruity on the side, earthy on this one, it's right in the middle. No smoky notes, no sweet notes. 7 out of 10 for floral. 2 out of 10 for bitterness. Now this is a monster. This is the big one. Okay, so this is the chocolate Bhutlah. Now, the chocolate Bhutlah is a legendary pepper. It was created by Chad Selesky in his backyard. Since he created it, several growers have stabilized different phenotypes. Stephen McLaren, Dave Miner, Randy Keaton, obviously Chad Selesky. They all have a different phenotype. Here is, I don't know which one this is. It almost looks like a SM. You guys tell me. Dizzy, does this look like an SM to you? It kind of does to me. All right, chocolate Bhutlah, one of the hottest peppers. This is a legendary pepper. Oh, you know what? I feel really bad about this pepper. This pepper never got the credit it was due. To me, it's as legendary a pepper as the Reaper is. And I'm not just saying that. It's such an amazing pepper. Smoky as can be. Oh, I love that. That was the perfect chocolate Bhutlah. It started off very earthy, 7 out of 10 earthy, 5 out of 10 smokiness, no sweetness. 6 out of 10 for floral, 5 out of 10 for bitter. But just the classic chocolate Bhutlah taste. It's got a sinister burn. It's way hotter than the first two. It's just a vicious pepper. God, I love that pepper. All right, thank you, Clayton Hollingsworth. Let's do a top 10. This is an interesting top 10. This is the top 10 best websites according to traffic. You ready? Number 10, Reddit. Are you a Reddit fan? I'm not. I don't do Reddit. Number 9, the Internet Movie Database, IMDb. It's a huge one. It's a lot of traffic. The next one, number 7 on the list, or 8, excuse me, the channel formerly known as Twitter, now X. Do you guys do? Here's what I want you guys to do. Are there any on this list that you don't do at all? I'll tell you the truth. I've never done Reddit. I've gone on Reddit a couple times, but I'm not a Reddit guy. I've gone on IMBD a few times, or DB. I'm not really a movie database guy. I've been on Twitter or X a couple times, and that's it. Number 7 is Yahoo. Search engine, email, news, finance, and sports updates. Not a Yahoo guy in any way, shape, or form. 6, Amazon.com. We're all Amazon people. Amazon's a crazy business. You know, it's against the law to sell a product as a company, to sell a product for less than you paid for it. Do you know that? It's against the law to do that. Yet that is the business model of Amazon. They break the law almost with every sale. Unbelievable. It's mind-boggling. Number 5, Facebook, which I think is a cesspool. I'm not on Facebook anymore. Haven't been on it for a long time. You know, the truth of the matter is, most all of social media is a cesspool. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. And Facebook is one of the great ones as far as just being foul. Number 4, Wikipedia. I've had so many people over the years say I should get a Wikipedia page. No way. No way. Number 3, here's one I've never visited, which is odd because I'm giving you a top 10 list. I didn't get this top 10 list from the top 10 list, but number 3 is the top 10s. Top 10s is a user-driven website where people can vote on various lists, ranking them from music, movies, celebrities, companies, yada, yada. I've never visited that website. Number 2, This shouldn't surprise anybody. Number 2 and number 1 are, it's kind of an incestuous thing. They own each other. Or number 2 owns number 1. Number 2 is Google. A lot of people use Google. In fact, it's become a generic thing. Google it. It just means research it. It doesn't mean literally Google it. It just means figure it out. Although I guess some people probably mean it literally. But anyway, number 1. The number 1 visited website on the face of the earth. This one, YouTube. I have a love-hate relationship with YouTube. I really do. I love it. I absolutely detest it at the same time. The funny thing about YouTube is, what are you consuming? Because whatever food you're consuming is either helping you or hurting you. It's the bottom line. Bad food is not good for your body. You guys know that, all right? That's why we should eat good food. Bad content isn't good for your brain. So what are you consuming? Because there are things online that you can watch. I've had so many people that have left comments, I don't throw up enough, they want to see me hurt more. And sometimes I'll say, there are shock sites, gore sites, where you can go look at really horrible things if you're not getting enough from this channel. But, you know, there's a lot of good on the internet, but there's so much foul, and it's really important to watch what you consume. Because garbage in, garbage out. I remember, let me tell you something. I don't know if I should talk about this. I probably will. There was a site I used to visit, and it wasn't really a gore site. However, it was a platform of videos. And it was not a gore site. However, there was a lot of really terrible videos on this site. And although you didn't watch, I didn't choose to watch them, as you were scrolling through the different videos, you would see the thumbnails. And in spite of me not looking at these videos, and I didn't realize it at the time, I was being affected by just seeing the thumbnails. I know it sounds absurd, but at one point I was like, I don't know why I'm on this. You know, there's other platforms where I can get videos where I don't have to see thumbnails of people getting hacked up in the desert and weird things like that. And it was just really, I stopped watching that. And honest to goodness, I felt, I could feel a change in me. Stop watching garbage content. I mean it. Some of you, it doesn't apply to you, but if it applies to you, you know. Quit watching that crap. Because garbage in, garbage out, it affects your brain. I'm not fooling. You should know that. Anyway, I'm done. It's going to be a beautiful day. Look to see Tommy and I. This is the grossest thing. It says this is just the saltiest licorice. You know how, like, if you eat something like if you're used to like habanero or even jalapeno, if you try 16 million Scoville pure capsaicin crystals, that, oh my goodness, I didn't know it got that hot, is the same thing you would feel eating the salt that you see in the bottom of this right here. Because we all know what salt tastes like. It's salty. Salt is salty. This is different. This is something different. It's not like salt. This is to normal salt what 16 million Scoville capsaicin is to pepper, black pepper. And I don't know if we can even get one down. My goal is going to be to eat one full piece. I know you probably hear that going, oh, that sounds silly. But if you know me and you live in this area or anywhere near me, reach out. I want to give you one of these. Thanks for hanging out with me. In the description box, you're going to see a link for Clayton Hollingsworth. Check him out. He's a good dude. We have some really fun content for you today, so get ready. And I think Tommy and I will be live tonight. The Brothers Scoville, episode 3. Thanks for hanging out with me. In the description box, Clayton Hollingsworth right here, my son Johnny Scoville Jr., and the lifeboat up on top. The most savage, gut-busting, cramp-inducing, sweat-bringing challenges I've ever done, and Pepperology, which is geared towards brand new people. Hey, I love you. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.